What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a chat about the One Piece TCG card storage set. You see, this is something I showed you a little while ago. It's an incredibly cool product. We've talked about the product, all right? We don't need to talk anymore about the product and what it is, except a quick reminder, of course, because we've done that. That is not what this video is about. This video is about the alternate art, the parallel, it's not really alternate art, I suppose, the parallel versions of the promo cards, because not only are they getting ridiculously expensive, things are also getting a little bit weird. Now, as a quick reminder, the way this set works is that you buy this and you get one of 5 storage boxes, and along with the 5 storage box, or the one of 5 storage boxes, you also get yourself 5 packs of Premium Booster 01, a set which I have made absolutely no bones about being one of the coolest sets we've ever seen. Adore Premium Booster 01. But you also get yourself a little promo pack. And in that little promo pack, you get yourself 2 promo cards out of, well, it depends how you count it. It's 2 promo cards out of 7, but then each of those 7 has a parallel version. So it's 2 out of 14 if you want to look at it a slightly different way. Either way, you get yourself 2 of these promo cards in your little promo pack. Now, I'm going to get on to tell you in a moment how some of these are getting ridiculous. I'm going to give you figures and you're going to go, wow, those are worth picking up. But I'm going to start off by telling you that even though some of the prices of these cards are getting ridiculous, this is not a difficult thing to pick up. Like, I can go on to Amazon Japan, like right now, and pick this up for actually less than retail. Retail is 3,960 yen. Amazon have got this listed right now, available for 3,800 yen. Now, it's not actually from Amazon. And I don't know, and I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but I am telling you, I'm about to tell you at least, that some of the promo cards in this set are getting ridiculous. And I don't know if it's possible to essentially open this, search the promo pack and repack it, or whether it's a case of you open up a case of these and as soon as you hit one of the parallel cards, you know there's no more in the case, so don't even worry about it, sell all the rest. I'm not saying buying from random resellers will lower your chances of getting a parallel card. I don't know, I don't have any information, but I've been around the TCG sphere long enough to be a little bit skeptical. So if you can buy from legitimate shops, Amazon, etc., that's great. Random third-party resellers, I am not saying it's not above board, but I am saying that I think a healthy bit of caution is, well, healthy. Because here's the thing. These parallel cards are getting dumb. Now, I would love at this stage, I would love to be able to tell you the exact pull rates of these. I don't have them. But I'm hearing like One Piece, well, there's actually, what's actually a handle called? One_Piece TCG. They have said that someone they know opened 10 packs and got 1 parallel card. That's 10 boxes, 10 packs, 1 parallel card. That is absurd. Now, as a statistical model, that's garbage. Hey, one dude said he opened 10 packs and got 1. It's terrible data, okay? But I'm not saying it's 1 in 10. I'm not saying it's more. I'm not saying it's less. I'm saying that when there are stories like that going around, the least we can say is these are incredibly hard to pull. These are not ones that are just going to be coming out thick and fast. They are going to be a pain. But it still weirds me out that these are readily available. I'm following a bunch of Japanese shops on Twitter, obviously, and I'm just seeing these pop up on my timeline. In stock, at stores, readily available, at retail, not being marked up. I'm really struggling to reconcile how the cards inside can be so ridiculous and yet the boxes can be so available. Because bearing in mind, you're still getting 5 packs of Premium Booster 01. And Premium Booster 01 is still a set which has a bunch of hits in, We've got all the Gold Dawn that is available in Premium Booster 01. It's a set that's overflowing with cool cards and big hits, and let's not forget the whole God Pack thing. And obviously the pull rates on the God Pack are hilariously low, right? But it's still a possibility. So I'm just saying, when you've got all the big hits in a set which is pretty cool, you're getting 5 packs of that as well as this promo pack. In what world is this set not that hard to find? It is weirding me out, frankly. It feels like if this was a thing in the West, it would be being bought up and scalped horrendously. And yet, I'm just seeing it in stock and available, and that is strange to me, ladies and gentlemen. That is very strange to me. So, with all of this borne in mind, I keep telling you about these big hits. Well, there is a clear winner here, and I do mean there is a clear winner. It is the Parallel Boa Hancock, coming in at 25,000 yen. Remember, the set as a whole is 4,000 yen. Well, the Boa Hancock alt, or it's not really an alt, it's a parallel, because the art's the same. 25,000 yen. But is that actually that expensive? Because bearing in mind, let's assume, and again, the data is terrible here, but let's just assume for argument's sake that these parallel are 1 in 10 boxes, right? Well, 4,000 yen a box, 25,000 yen for Boa Hancock. That's basically, do you want to buy 6 boxes, or do you just want to go buy Boa Hancock? But then again, the 6 boxes will also get you 30 packs of Premium Booster 01, which hopefully would get you at least a couple of hits. So maybe that would be worth it. Remember, it's 10 packs per box over in Japan. So each one of these sets gives you like half a box of PRB 01. But it's not just Boa Hancock. The Alt Art Nami is 23,000 yen. Oh, I should give you some dollar amounts here, shouldn't I, really? Yeah, that makes sense. 25,000 yen for the Boa Hancock, you're talking $160. 23,000 yen for the Nami, you're talking $145. These are not cheap cards. But it keeps going. The alternate art of Uta, or the parallel Uta, is coming in at 18,000 yen, which is quite a bit cheaper, don't get me wrong, but you're still talking $115. We've got the Jewelry Bonnie, which is coming in a shade cheaper at 17,000 yen, or about 108. The Spandine, of all things, is coming in at 11,000. I really thought this was going to be the least popular. I'm just putting it out there. I really thought this was going to be the least popular of all of them. 11,000 yen is $70. We've got the Rob Lucci coming in at 10,000 yen, which is basically $63. And then the cheapest among them is actually the Captain Eustace Kid, which is a 7,000 yen card. So you're talking $45. That's the cheapest of them. These cards are absurd. Now, the good news is the regular cards are all fairly reasonable. The biggest couple are, again, Boa Hancock and Nami. They are 1,600 yen, 1,600. So you're talking about $10 pretty much. Also, kind of a box is 2.5 one of these cards. So actually, if you did pull both of these, it would basically pay for your box, although the odds are quite low. And then they go in basically the same rough kind of order. Most of them are around 800-ish yen, and then the Captain Eustace Kid is the cheapest. But these promos are getting very, very interesting. The Boa Hancock alt and the Nami alt being like 25 and 23,000 yen. That is a lot for a promo card that comes in a box like this. But then again, with the tiny low pull rates, that might make sense. Also, with the tiny low pull rates, that does also make me just a tiny bit more cynical. Because if I open up one of these boxes and I don't get an alt, I'm like, well, you know, the odds of pulling an alt are so low. And they are. But that does mean if we don't pull one, we're not going to question it. Just, all I'm saying is be a little bit careful where you buy these from, all right? Just a little tip from your old pal Wassy. Just be a little bit careful where you buy them from. The message here basically is that this set is not sold out on Amazon Japan. It is not sold out in random card stores. But it does have these cards in, these promo cards, that are getting a bit silly. If you can pull them. which it sounds like it's going to be very, very difficult to do. Either way, I think I probably should have picked up a couple of these already, shouldn't I? And remember, these promos over in the West, we don't really know what's going on. We've seen that the Nami is going to be in our New Year event, the New Year tournament, although even then, that's not actually the same thing, because remember, the regular Nami is the winner's promo, not the ult, just the regular, and then our regular card is a less fancy version. So we don't have the parallel. We've got the regular as a prize card, and then a anti-fancy, an opposite fancy, a demastered version, phrase it how you will, as our participation card, which is weird. We also know that the Boa Hancock is coming in those illustration collections I showed you the other day, but just the Boa Hancock, none of these other ones. And again, it's the regular version, not the parallel. So the parallel versions especially, there is a real chance that these don't find their way outside of Japan. I'm not saying they won't, but I'm saying 2 of them have been made available and it's only the regular versions. There is a chance we don't get these parallel versions. This is a weird thing that's going on, but I've been following this for a few days. I've been gathering my information. It's time I told you all about it. And now I have. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about this. Have you picked any up? Do you want these parallel cards? Tell me all of this in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @LeWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourself till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.